Today we've come to Vertu, the British luxury phone manufacturer. We're going to get a tour of the factory, speak to the company CEO, Max Pogliani, and find out what goes into making a phone that costs more than £5,000.
For example, if you take luxury, so you choose the best materials, the best quality, you are very, very careful in choosing them and putting them together. And the technology, you just have to put the best technology in your phone, and putting these two things together is a nice combination. So we offer both to our customer a phone which is at the level of all the others, and sometimes even superiors in the performance, and then crafted with the best materials and the best design so that they have an object which is unique. People of a certain category, even more, are looking for how can I differentiate myself. And for us it's an opportunity, because they see once you deliver that level of technology, for all those brands, this is the finishing line, it's done. For us it's the starting point. We build on that with all the beauty of our design and our materials and our services.
Each Vertu phone is assembled from start to finish by one employee, who then laser etches their signature into the back. Some of Vertu's most regular customers have collections of phones and often ask for each of them to be made by the same person.
Is an emotional purchase, so you create an emotional attachment with the customer by having all these stories. So they know that this phone is made by one person, just for them. And so sometimes they look at the name of the person, and when they have the possibility to come here, they want to meet the person. And when they order another one, they say, okay, can I have this phone done by that other person? So for those who appreciate these small details, this has a big value. For people who do not care about these things, they are not ready to pay that price, and it's fine. Again, we don't want to be the phone of everybody. We want just to be the phone of the people who appreciate these small details, these small kind of things.
Because its phones can cost more than £20,000, I wanted to know if Vertu has any real rivals, or if it stands alone and away from the likes of Apple and Samsung.
A bottle of fine wine, a nice vacation, an hotel, a nice suit, a pair of shoes, all what is luxurious and mixing together object and experience is our true competitor. I don't consider we compete with other smartphones. That's just, we are a luxury brand that happens to do mobile phones, so that's a little bit our position. Again, for me, comparing us with Apple or Samsung or another brand is like comparing a Mini with a Bentley. They are two excellent products, but for two different people, two different segments. Is another kind of experience. So it's good or bad. They are both very good products, but for different people in different categories. So, and it would be, a mistake for both to try to enter in the space of each other.
But charging tens of thousands of pounds for a mobile phone comes with its challenges, because customers spending so much demand the best and have incredibly high standards.
The higher is the price, also the higher the expectation of the customer. Because being rich doesn't mean, okay, did you spend the money without thinking when you spend the money. You used to beautiful things, to things that very refined, so you know what you're looking for. So I would say exactly the contrary, is even more difficult, because the customer expectations are very, very high. You have to meet them every time. You cannot, make any kind of compromise. They always expect the best. So if you want, yes, you charge a high price, but there is a high level of work behind that to get to this level. So you cannot do mistake with this customer. So I would say yes, it's a good position, but it's a very difficult to sustain long-term this position.
For some, Vertu's basic offerings simply aren't enough. And for these customers, the company offers a bespoke service where a huge range of materials can be chosen from, and the phone can be made in any colour they like. For this, Vertu has been known to charge more than £200,000.
Engraving on the phone, monogramming, up to the made-to-measure and to the bespoke one, which is really a phone which is designed with the customer and produced for the customer in one piece. This is, of course, goes with a specific price tag, that it depends on the material we use, on the time to develop the phone. But we have quite a lot of these customers, and they love that, because if you look at their life, they are quite exceptional people. They've done things that other people have never dared to try to do. So they want also to enjoy their position in life. A phone, which is with them day and night, is a very personal thing with their pictures and messages, etc., is also something that is part of their life, their style.
An important part of Vertu ownership is the Concierge service. Free for 12 months, the service then costs from £2,000 per year and gives customers a 24-hour phone number to help them arrange whatever they like, such as book a flight, reserve a table at a restaurant, or secure tickets for the World Cup final. Even services like private security can be organised, and Vertu says if it's legal, they'll try and do it.
So you have a very individual care of the customer, and this is really appreciated, because the more you work with that person, the more his needs, what he likes, what he doesn't like, so the more you can serve the customer better. Our customer today, they're not buying our phones to show off, it's really because they like the object, they like it, so it's not about showing that you're a wealthy person. It's about, having something that you like all the other things that you have. So that's why we respect this.
People spend thousands of pounds on shoes, bags, pens and watches. So why can't they do the same with a phone? That's the thinking behind Vertu. And while £20,000 for a phone might seem crazy to most of us, those who appreciate exclusivity and value material quality over app quantity know that if they want it, no matter what, they can get it.